feel like every verse he's just digging deeper and deeper. All right, today I'm checking out Bob Dylan. I'm listening to The Lonesome Death of Hattie Carroll. Let's get into it.
Williams and Zinger killed poor Hattie Carroll with a cane that he twirled around his diamond ring finger.
With a cane?
At a Baltimore hotel society gathering, and the cops was called in, and his weapon took from him as they rode him in custody down to the station and booked Williams and Zinger for first-degree murder. But you who philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears, take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears. Williams and Zinger, who had 24 years, owns a tobacco farm of 600 acres with rich, wealthy parents who provide and protect him, and high office relations in the politics of Maryland reacted to his deed with a shrug of his shoulders and swear words and sneering, and his tongue it was a snarling. And in a matter of minutes, on bail was out walking. But you who philosophize disgrace and criticize fears, take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears. Hattie Carroll was a maid in the kitchen. She was 51 years old and gave birth to 10 children, who carried the dishes and took out the garbage, and never sat once at the head of the table, and didn't even talk to the people at the table, who just cleaned up all the food from the table and emptied the ashtrays on a whole other level. Got killed by a blow, lay slain by a cane that sailed through the air and came down through the room, doomed and determined to destroy all the gentle, and she never done nothing to Williams and Zinger. And you who philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears, take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears.
Okay, dang. It's just like the way he's telling a story, he keeps adding in layers and layers and layers. Like in the beginning, it's just boom. This douchebag kills this woman. I'm like, maybe he said they're at an event. I'm like, okay, maybe like husband and wife, lovers quarrel, and guy gets mad and beats her to death with a cane. That's quite insane. Just bludgeon someone to death. And then you find out the lady was I forget, was she a cook, or she was a cook in the kitchen, or a maid in the kitchen or something. It's like, dang, this rich dude from a tobacco family, he killed the maid? Oh, he's probably getting away with that. He already framed it as he's very rich and she's just a little maid and whatnot. Or did he even say the maid part yet? I don't know, but it was 3 verses. He layered it in 3 times. Then he makes it more personal and tells you about her family structure and all that. And it's just like, I feel like every verse he's just digging deeper and deeper into your emotions and getting you more and more invested in the story. It's like, how does this end? I mean, I'd imagine the way it's set up is that the guy gets off, right? Because he's from the super wealthy 600-acre tobacco family, was out on bail in minutes, probably getting off.
the courtroom of honor, the judge pounded his gavel to show that all's equal and that the courts are on the level, and that the strings in the books ain't pulled and persuaded, and that even the nobles get properly handled once that the cops have chased after and caught 'em, and that the ladder of law has no top and no bottom. Stared at the person who killed for no reason, who just happened to be feeling that way without warning. And he spoke through his cloak most deep and distinguished, and handed out strongly for penalty and repentance Williams and Zenger with a 6-month sentence. But you who philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears, bury the rain deep in your face, for now's the time for your tears.
It's sad that this song even exists, because this song is so true. Like, even if it's not a real story, it's real enough. And everybody could probably think of an example of some prominent figure whose kids just could do whatever and got off of some crimes. And it probably wouldn't be that hard to think about. Especially, I feel like the longer I live, it just gets easier and easier to think about. If you think about the corruption and things in the government, I was getting a little shocked by the ending, but not, because I'm like, okay, he's saying all this. He's really playing it up, but it's like, I don't know, until he fully gave us a closure. I couldn't be fully sold on what he was saying with the judge talks so strongly and this and that. Like, dang, a part of me was like, well, okay, well, maybe he's gonna make an example out of the guy. But then the 6-month sentence for first-degree murder. 6 months in for first-degree murder. Yeah, Bob Dylan made his point. He made his point. He told the story beautifully. He painted the picture. You got your emotions involved and painted the picture of corruption. Then he played with you a little bit with like, oh, the judge was going to show that everyone's equal. Wealth doesn't matter. It's all equal. And here's a 6-month sentence because the judge didn't want his family to be unalive. If you got enough money, you're so powerful, you can threaten the judge and get away with threatening the judge and his family. Or the judge just knows that you're capable of putting hits out on people. If you're that powerful and have that much money, yeah, the judge can do all that posturing he wants, but he don't want his family to die at the end of the day. So boom, 6-month sentence, my family's good. And that's what it is.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. Who to go? She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.